What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 3 of Cook with Hooks. So first episode was like 40 minutes long, and I got a little feedback from some lame people saying they didn't want to watch me fumble around the kitchen for 40 minutes. And then I watched a bunch of other cooking channels, and I realized that they did a lot more prep work before turning on the camera. So you're welcome. That's what I did. So today we have Thai chicken coconut curry. I love Thai food, and I figured let me see what I can do. So let me go over the ingredients. I'm gonna be using some coconut oil. We have, oh my goodness, this was ridiculous. I have it sitting to the side, but this is my chopped onions. I filmed me chopping this. I'm gonna add it to the end of this video, just because it's hilarious. It's the first time I've ever chopped an onion, and it was brutal. It was actually pretty awful. Probably never gonna do it again. I got a pound or so of chicken breast. It's all chopped up nicely. We have some coriander, coconut milk from Imperial Dragon, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free. Isn't that awesome? Not that I care. What else we got? A cup of shredded carrots. So I don't have a shredder per se, but I did buy a zester on accident. So I have a cup of zested carrots. I don't know how different that is from shredded. I mean, it looks like pulp. So I have a cup of carrot pulp. Hopefully that's all right. We got salt, pepper, spinach leaves. That's the one thing I forgot. Alright, so I have that ready. What I need. We'll also be using some lime juice, and I chopped up some cilantro to garnish, make it look pretty at the end. And then I'm also just going to make some rice. Just some easy minute rice. Because I don't got time. So I'll be doing that. So I'm going to head on over. I'm going to get the camera set up so you can watch my chefing skills. And we're going to get going. Oh yeah, another thing. So the recipe called for red curry paste, and I don't know how to shop, so I got red curry sauce, which has a bunch of other stuff in it. So it's already got coconut in here. So I'm thinking I won't use this coconut milk in the paste, and instead I'll just use this bottle of sauce because they're both the exact same amount, like 13.5 ounces. So hopefully I'm not messing this all up, because I don't know how much of these ingredients are already in this sauce. Like, I can probably just grill the chicken and throw this sauce on there, and that's all I need. But whatever. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. You gotta make do. And I'm not going back to the grocery store. So, moving on over. Alright, so I've got my not so large pan heating up. Need the heat on high. The first thing we're going to do is start the onions. So right now I'm putting in the coconut oil, and I'm going to throw these onions in as well. I'm going to let the oil melt a little bit. So it says it should take about 5 minutes. the onions to cook. Begins to soften. I'm gonna go ahead and dump these in now. We'll spread these around. So this is gonna take about 5 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna do is, well, I want to learn in the editing how to like speed things up, so it'll be like, I don't know how to do that yet, so I guess you'll find out in the next couple seconds whether I learned it or not. If not, we're just gonna fast forward 5 minutes in time, and then you'll see the onion's finished. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes. Onions are starting to brown a little bit, so I guess it's about time to toss this chicken in here. Sizzling. And feel like I'm at hibachi. But this should take another 5 minutes. So once again, we're either traveling forward in time, or you're gonna get a little cool video edit. Okay, so the chicken is about done. Getting nice and golden brown in here. It's really sizzling. He's still on hot. So next, what do I got? I'm adding the garlic, ginger, and coriander just for about another minute. Here goes the garlic. The ginger. I'll spread that around. And coriander. Also, I'm trying to spread it around. Ooh, see, now it's starting to smell like I'm doing something. Like now I think we're making some headway. Smells so good right now. Alright, what do we got next? Next, I'm going to add the red curry sauce and the carrots. So, let me do this sauce first. I'm going to dump the whole thing on in here. And then my carrot zest. Now I think I can also turn the heat down at this point. Let me just make sure. Yeah. So now I'm going to put the heat on medium. Let's get these carrots mixed in here. good too. So, gonna let this gently boil for about 5 minutes or until the liquid has reduced to desired thickness. I'm gonna add spinach and lime juice next. And then we're about done. So, let this do its thing for a second. And let me get the rest. So I got my brown sugar and my lime juice. And my spinach. There's about 3 cups. And then cilantro to go. So also what I'm going to do over here is just go ahead and start boiling my water for the rice. Spinach on in here. Some crude measurements over here, but it doesn't matter. Alright. That looks about right. And then also the final touches, some brown sugar. Alright, so I'm just gonna let this spinach get in here till it starts to cook and wilt. And then we'll have a finished product. Like I'm telling you guys, it smells so delicious. Oh, I did forget something. A little bit of lime juice. I think it said 2 tablespoons. Well, I eyeball it because. Because that's how I do. Once again, I mean, I haven't tasted it yet, but just looking at it, definitely looks like someone who knew what the hell they were doing put this together. Smells like it too. Alright, I'm turning this heat off. I'm gonna remove it from the heat. Let it simmer down a little. You guys know how to make minute rice, right? You boil the water, you put the rice in. And then you sit there, and then it's done 5 minutes later. So, you don't need to see that part. I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit. I'm gonna finish this rice. I'm gonna put it on a plate. I'm gonna sprinkle some, what is it? Cilantro on it. It's gonna look pretty. And then we'll get to the taste test. So, fast forward. All right. So I made my rice. I got it all in this bowl. I'm gonna sprinkle the cilantro on top. It kind of blends in with the spinach, so it doesn't look as fancy as the whatever the last green stuff I bought was for the shrimp scampi. But nonetheless, I'll bring it over to you. You get a look at that? Let me move the camera so I don't. There we go. See that in all its gloriousness? Okay. So, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's see how I did. First, I'll make sure I get some of the rice up in here. Make sure I got a piece of chicken. A little spicy. A little spicy. But very good. Very, very good. Once again, I'm very impressed with what I was able to accomplish today. It's good. I can taste the brown sugar because it's like spicy and sweet all at the same time. It's like a Sour Patch Kid. I've made the Sour Patch Kid of curries, which I think is an incredible thing. I don't know if this is what it's supposed to taste like, because normally when I get curry, I get green curry, green coconut curry, and you know, I know green and red's a little different, but this is very delicious. Like I would pay money to eat this. So it worked. I'm sure this tastes a little different than it should because I didn't get the right groceries and I got the curry sauce instead of the paste, and so I probably overlapped, doubled up on a lot of the spices, but I mean, it's delicious either way, so I'm not tripping. Well, now it's time for me to move in front of the TV. I'm gonna eat this. I think I'm gonna watch that Fantastic Beasts movie, the second one, the Griswold thing. Hopefully it's good. All right, that was that. This is the red Thai coconut curry. This is an amazing dish. My version is probably better than what the ingredients called for. So if you're gonna make it at home, make all the same mistakes I did. Oh, and now you get to watch me cutting an onion. It's freaking hilarious. Peace, guys. So this is getting added to the end of the video, but since my last video was so long, I figured I'll do some prep work first. But as I realized I didn't know how to peel an onion, I figured it might be something you guys were interested in seeing. So this recipe called for an entire onion. I didn't realize that these things are pretty hard to peel when you don't know what you're doing. And then the fumes started getting to me. So I figured that was worth watching. So you guys can watch me cut this onion. So I cut it in half first. I was trying to peel it like an orange, but it wasn't having it. So now I'm kind of like cutting it into fourths. I was gonna Google how to peel an onion, but I think I kind of figured it out. Let's see, there we go. Learning. You learn something new every day. Alright, I wasted a little bit of onion there. So the fumes are starting to get to me. Don't touch my eyes. Is there a trick? If you guys know of a trick. God. To cutting onions, I guess. Oh my lord. This is so bad. Alright. Let's go. It says to chop them very small. It's like, oh my gosh. I think I got a real fresh one here. It's not going down easy. Alright, I'm just not going to use that part. Okay. So let me get to chopping this. So, this is my first onion that I've ever chopped. Oh my god. And I'm trying to do it with my eyes closed now. So I know, oh my god. Oh man. I don't know what people do. This is awful. This is only getting worse. I'm gonna make it through this, no matter what. My eyes are getting a little better. Wiping them down with the towel helped. I think the trick is to just not be directly above the onions. And you kind of cut it from back here. So that none of the fumes really get to you. So, this is a pro tip. Really what I need is a sword. I need a long distance cutting utensil. So I don't gotta get up close with this. Oh my goodness. Also, I feel like this is way too much onion to be putting in anything, period. Getting too close. Whew. Yep, got too close. Oh, okay. We're almost done. We got 1/4 of this onion left. onion pieces are still so big. I just want to mince it like the recipe says. I just want to make a good dish. My sinuses are running. All right, home stretch. Okay, I'm done. I give up. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's real. These I can't even see straight. Put my hat back on. I got some paper towels. So, where's the light? The cutting onion and crying thing, like, it's legit. I know you see it in movies and TV shows and memes and pictures, but if you've never actually cut an onion, you probably should never do it. Just buy them pre-cut. Okay, so there's onion all over the floor. That was me cutting an onion. I hope you enjoyed watching me torture myself.